Was it?
Well, talking about relationship, of course, I've gone through different pains in my life, but in the context of what we are discussing is the pain of divorce.
Yeah.
I got married first in 1997, and when I was getting married, I've been a pastor since I was a teenager. I got born again as a teenager, became a pastor at the age of 21. I've been in ministry now. In October, it will be 37 years of full-time ministry.
Wow.
So when I was getting married, I was already a pastor.
37 years of full-time ministry. Hilltopites.
Serious. When I was getting married, I was already a pastor. I was already a relational therapist. I was, but one thing I did not realize is that I was naive.
Wow.
I was naive because when you get born again very early, you just believe that everybody is a Christian, everybody is born again.
Yeah.
When you are an honest person, you believe that everybody is honest.
You trust everybody.
You just trust everybody until they show you pepper.
They are reading their Bible and they are walking by faith.
So because when I tell you A is A, when I tell you B is O, when you tell me A, I don't even think about it. I didn't know that. So when I met my ex, then I'm a pastor, she's a businessman. I said, look, this is who I am. This is the state of the church. I've written books. This is my future. This plan. So I said, no, it's not about money. I love you the way you are.
Oh.
And I fell for the trap.
Yeah.
Because sincerely, I just feel that if two people love themselves, we don't need all the money in the world. At least we are not hungry. We have a roof over our, we can eat. But I did not realize that there's no romance without finance.
Please say it again.
I did not realize that there's no romance without finance. When a woman tells you, I love you the way you are, it's a statement of faith. She's hoping that somewhere along the line your story will change.
Yeah.
Most women have an unconscious timetable. Say, as this guy been, if I suffer with him, at least another 3 to 5 years, something will happen. If after 5 years or 8 years nothing happen, their story will change. And that's what, so I came into the marriage.
Let me interrupt. Yeah. Because my life is a life of, we started with nothing.
Yeah.
So let's ask Dr. Chris, after 8 years, did our story change?
Now, after 32 years of marriage, I'm going to 33. Dr. Stephen is asking me that question now. This is a serious service.
I'm only saying in our experiences, because we started with nothing. I believe God that God will bless him. And what you're saying is true.
At least it has started changing.
There is some, calculation somehow that as we're progressing in life, the man ought to be progressing.
Yeah.
And indeed, if that progress is not there, there'll be a question to the woman. But it will be for the purpose of prayer or the purpose of re-strategizing. Let's look at it.
That is if the other options have not blown.
Oh.
Because you chose him among all others.
Yes.
So if after 5 years he don't know change, but the guy where you drop don't blow.
Mm-hmm.
And then you are now wondering,
serious.
Maybe I'm for.
All right, I thank God for this discussion. Because the thing about it, for some of, I want to say, bring out that is a some.
Yeah.
All what you're saying is real, but some women can endure all these things.
Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah. Before I met him, there were other people that had the money, which I actually rejected.
But they didn't have the vision and the.
They didn't have what I like. First of all, you're attracted to something, and money was not my.
Even at 60, the guy they drip.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when they came, they didn't have what attracted me. And I was the kind that if you are a guy in school trying to toast me, maybe I have car, I have something, that even aggravates me, it annoys me. So money was not my yes, but of course his vision was. So because he focused on God, that I love as well. But though when we were starting, I said, okay, even if you're a Christian and going to be a pastor and all that, you have to work, and I also will work. So we can make it. But eventually, the Spirit of God ministered to me, and I had to look for him and say, drop everything that you're doing. Even the word drop. I don't want to fall into God's trouble. Go and do whatever God is telling you to do. I know that he will bless us.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And God is faithful.
Yeah.
So young men, did you hear that? Have a vision.
Yeah.
Because the challenge with our generation right now is men are visionless, yet they are pursuing money. They think that what a woman is looking for is money. Then you come with money, but you are visionless. You are HIV positive, having insufficient vision.
Man of God, wait.
HIV positive,
having insufficient vision.
So all you can
Jesus.
boast of,
Serious.
all you can boast of is car.
Let us download that one now. Wow. HIV
IV positive, having insufficient vision. Positive.
Wow.
So, and many people are NFA, no future ambition. Because you cannot come with a car and come with money and be telling me you will take care of me when the car will expire in 5 years. The Land Rover of the past is the towing vehicle of today. So if all you are boasting about are things that has an expiry date, then I will be unwise to follow that. But when there is vision, vision brings provision, and vision continues to grow. So young men, please have a vision, have clarity and direction, and money will come with time. Don't allow money to be all that you're looking for. Same thing for women. Stop looking for money. That's why you are following Yahoo boys and they'll use you for ritual.
Tell them.
So many of you now, you have become an instrument in the hand of occultic people because they know that you are just a ransgir in church. They know that you are using the name of God to cover. Small girl, big God. I will know that your God is in Abuja. Now allow be your God. So we know you are looking for sugar daddy, and God is not that sugar daddy. You know, now God run am, now God run am. We know say no be God. You know, we know say no be God. Now Yahoo boy they run am. So stop putting real men under unnecessary pressure.
Wow.
If you are looking for a husband, look for a husband, not a sponsor. What your father and mother combined could not give to you, why would you expect one human being to give it to you? You went to school, I went to school. You graduated, I graduated. You are working, I'm working. I meet you, you say you don't have a car. You call, why you don't get a car? What have you also been doing with your own salary? So we need to make sure that there is a balance in this thing so that we will not keep hurting ourselves. Because if you look into the church right now, many beautiful, talented, anointed, amazing women, no husband. You see a lot of guys in church, they are growing old, no wife. Why? Because something is missing somewhere. The guys are thinking, I need to have money first before I can go to this girl. All these girls are looking for his money. The girls are saying, I can't propose to him, but if he comes, I will take him, I will grow with him. But the guy does not believe that a woman will grow with him anymore because social media has messed up our mindset. The generation is messed up. So you now find that instead of you to settle with that girl now, you are waiting to blow. By the time you finally blow, you are surrounded by too many women. You don't know who loves you for who you are or who loves you for the money. And then before you know it, time is gone. So we need to have that balance. So I got in there, and things didn't work. It became an abusive relationship. When people say that men are abusing their wives, I'm the one that came to suffer because apparently I became a victim of our past. And that's why I say to people, don't allow your next to suffer for the sins of your ex, because she's been in 2 relationships before, 2 marriages. I was like a third husband, so I was now coming to suffer for that. And I just believe that God is a God of love. Your past is gone, so I didn't believe that people should be held on to their past. But I didn't realize that even though people are not to be held up to their past, they have to be delivered from their past to enter their future. But if they are not delivered from their past, the past is a garment that they wear, and it will mess up the next person that comes into their life. So physical abuse, verbal abuse, all kinds of stuff. At the end of the day, it didn't work. Do you know what it means to be a pastor, joining people together and your own marriage did not work? Do you know what it means to be a pastor, having the largest singles ministry on the continent? I was doing Wisdom for Singles, gathering 12 to 15,000 people at the National Stadium every 3 months. People gather from all over. People were testifying. Books were flying all over, writing books, and people were giving testimony. And when you get back home, you go and cry.
Wow.
So you go out there, you bless everybody, but you get back home and you're asking yourself, God, how did I find myself here? And then you keep walking and walking and walking. I did everything for almost 10 years. But at the end of the day, she still left, packed up and said she's gone. Wow. Because from our own point of view, she was only looking for children. And she felt that the only way to get it is to do it within marriage. And the very minute we had a kid, she just said, look, I'm gone. So she did not believe that there can be a man that will take everything she was dishing and still stay. She couldn't believe it. At a point, she said, come, are you okay? What are you still doing here?
You should go.
Just go. She said, well, going where? So at the end of the day, she had to leave, and There was nothing to do. So it's a painful thing.
Yeah.
Even till tomorrow, now I'm reminded, I'm happy God is faithful. But you will meet people that will say, how are your eyes? People will be asking you because they are not aware that something happened 20-something years ago. So when I shared my story for the first time 2 years ago, that was after 17 years. So people were not even aware. It was like, wow, you mean so? And that's just opened up another portal. And you have a lot of people that had already judged you.
Yeah.
They are now calling to say, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know. No problem. You are not my God.
So a woman like you, she will slap you, eh? Violence.
I was not raised to beat a woman. It's not
Yeah.
our culture. My mother raised us better than that.
Yes.
So even when she slaps, I'm like, what's that? Why did you do that?
It's unbelievable.
That if I beat you now, you look at you as you live. If I summarize you now,
You won't understand.
we don't go see what you pick now.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. So she's not a bad person, but she had a bad experience, and I had what it takes to help her, but she felt it was prayer. So she was going to church, doing deliverance, fasting, praying 3 hours every day. But you see, prayer, you can't pray your way out of a problem you behaved your way into. Prayer, ignorance is not a demon. You can't cast it out. So there are things that prayer cannot do. You need therapy. You need help. But when you go to church, they come out from where? And if you are truly praying, the first assignment of prayer is that prayer will change you.
Yes.
Prayer will first of all change you before it can change your situation.
Yes.
So if you tell me you're a prayer warrior and your life is not changing, you are not praying, you are just a religious bigot. So I tried my best, but unfortunately it didn't work, and it's painful.
Yeah.
But that's life. But you
now
can find love
what
again.
you're doing now is love beyond pain.
Love beyond pain. Yeah.
Put your hands together. I'm looking forward to hearing that clap. Clap very well, because there's healing in the atmosphere.
Yes.